Hi, this reading is for educational purposes only. I'm going to take a moment and step aside and let Spirit come through and reveal what's going to be happening. Oh my United States, this group of people is trying to suffocate other nations. They're picking up speed in their strategies against your leader. There are people that are purposely disobeying orders, and they're slow walking through these investigations so that these things will take a long time, maybe years. And their idea behind this is that your current leader will no longer be the leader by the time that these investigations are complete. These traitors, they're using all the power that they can with that group that they're a part of. And they have, in the past, used judges to protect them. And also, three-letter agencies. These communities have continually grown over time, and they've increased these people that govern your mentality. So they have these three-letter agencies that are protecting them. Also these societies which are hidden, and also this big group of people across the globe. This group, they've embodied every part of this nation's, what runs each nation, and the system, the judicial system. So they're always protected no matter who is the current leader. But this nation is not just led by the leader, it's controlled by that swamp he's been referring to. More and more of these people are being exposed, and this is going to put cracks in their walls, and soon this is going to collapse. Their foundation is coming down. This group will not be able to continue to control not only this nation, but the rest of the world. There's some files that many people have been asking to see, and what has been released is not a lot. It's not all of it. It's not everything. That group that is hidden behind people, think the Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain, think that group. So they're doing everything in their power to hold back the darkest, even the sickest of what's going on in this paperwork. And this is including more high-profile people, the system in which you retrieve money from. It's not either when or what version that you're seeing. No one's going to be fully satisfied with whatever version is out. They think that everyone's going to be pleased with this and finally let this whole thing go. But in the end, only truth is going to stand. If you look at Hebrew letters, the word for truth has two legs to stand on, and the word for a lie has one leg to stand on. So we get that saying in court where someone says they don't have a leg to stand on in court. That means the person is telling a lie, or they're not being truthful, because a chair with two legs can balance, but a chair with one leg is not going to balance. So back to these files, they have fall guys that are taking the falls, and this is to protect the greater ones behind, and I don't mean great in a good way, I mean the architects, the ones who are really in control. But this one is going to blow up in their faces. No matter what they do to deceive people or this nation, they're not getting away with what they have done and how many people that they have done this against. This gentleman, who's the main character in these files, was close to and was involved with much more than the buying and selling of humanity, especially people of a younger age. He was involved in the institution where you put money into and retrieve your money from. He was definitely involved with the gentleman who is big in the computer world. This man hid behind some gates. There's particular words that cannot be said because they seem to be some sort of trigger words. The other gentleman that was behind the shots, very petite Italian guy, three-letter agencies, WHO, WEF, and other three-letter agency communities. These people were also involved with this gentleman. He was involved in networking that included deals with many nations that were not friends with my eagle. My eagle is my nation. And my eagle is very special to me because my nation chose me. We have a blood covenant. I chose the apple of my eye, but my eagle chose me, and we have a strong covenant. And this man was involved in deals with foreign nations that were not friends with my eagle. This man was part of helping to steal where you make the selection of who you would like your leader to be. He also worked with foreign governments to influence. Many people, right now, they're referred to as influencers. My children, I influence. Seek my influence. Do not seek the influence of man. As my book states, man will fail you. This man was part of many plans to take out your current leader and to stop him from winning previous elections, as well as the very most recent previous one. This man was working for this group behind the scenes on the most recent election as well. There's so much more for this man than just this, let's refer to it as Pleasure Island, as they did in the movie Pinocchio. I've told you, my children, this was much more than Pleasure Island. This was an underground system that affected many nations, and these people are not trying to hold back this truth. It will be for nothing, because all the proof of everyone's involvement and how deep this went will all be exposed. I have my infiltrators at work finding every traitor in there, in all these communities of these three-letter agencies, in the inner circle of my son and every part of this group, and in your judicial system. My son is my David. My David will overtake Goliath and this group that appears to be a giant. But they are no match for my son David. I will say this again. Some people have already been dealt with behind closed doors, and soon those doors will be open. The big fish, the architects who think they can never be caught, are right now in my clutches. Infiltrators are stopping many plans against this nation, and those people are being dealt with no matter what things may look like. My children, justice will be served in this nation. Singapore will be in the news for something significant. It's something along the lines of its system where people put money in and they take it out. And it's connected to this deeper system within my eagle. These systems and their dark secrets and what they've done to manipulate this system has been unprecedented on every level. My children, these people that want to run things around the world have been controlling the economies all over the world, and this will be stopped, my children. They're ready right now to crash the markets around the planet so they can have their own one world program. They're ready to remove your current leader from destroying their system more than he already has. My children, hold fast, because something unprecedented is about to take place regarding those markets. Watch Singapore and watch to see what takes place. But remember, my children, do not fear. I tell you 365 times, do not fear each day. I'm allowing some of these things to take place for your enemy's destruction. Your enemies think that they're pulling all the strings when they realize they're not. It'll be too late for them to do anything about it. My children's secrets are about to pour out. They're about to pour out of many places. Look to Qatar. These secrets are coming out. They will paralyze your enemies with fear. And once this is released out of the bag, you would say, these dark secrets in nations all over the world, it will soon impact these people that are leading many nations. And this will start to tear that establishment and these people that want to put their plan across the world. It will tear them apart. I will say this again, my children, the days that these leaders in many nations, they will be removed from their places of power. These people will no longer be able to stay in power, including the people that are in power of places that have strict and harsh rules over their people. These people will be forcibly removed. This is including, but not limited to, look to the countries that have strict rules on their people above United States. On the other side of the world, let's just say Panda Express. You know what country I'm talking about. Even in Australia, in places where there are prime ministers, they will be removed as well. In the country below United States, this lady will be removed as well. On the other side of the world, that land that begins with an ENG, that minister will be removed. The one in Croissant, that place will be removed. Watch as one right after the other will be forced out of their position, and these groups will collapse and fall like dominoes. My children, I've been warning you for years. They will fall like dominoes. This world is drastically changing, and their time of ruling will end abruptly. Do not fear these dramatic changes and this intense shaking, my children. This all must take place for removals and judgments hitting your enemies. So watch as I deliver you from their hands, says the Lord of